Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful day today. As always, let me know how the volume for the music is. It's hard to tell from my end, so just let me know if it's too loud or anything. But welcome in, I've missed you all so very much. I hope you're all doing well. Let me go ahead and say hello to you all. Starting from where I can see hello Quippy, hello Shiver, hello Megs, aka Athena in the chat. Welcome in, hope you're all doing good. I really would like to work on planning this island because I felt not necessarily burnt out. I mean, I guess in a way, maybe I kind of am, but it's like I want to play, but I lack motivation to decorate my island. So I was thinking if I just had like a very laid back stream where I plan concepts, designs, ideas, maybe got like a bit of like general work done, I feel like that would ignite my motivation. Because I really feel like I want to play so badly, but I just lack that motivation to decorate, you know? I mean, this is perfect, you're green, I like it. I thought you meant my webcam and I was about to be like, you tell me now? I would have been so horrified if that was what you meant. Yeah, okay, I'm glad you guys meant my character, because for a second I really thought you meant my camera and I was about to be so upset. You looks like your character has green skin. I did that earlier, I don't remember who suggested, but one of you suggested that a while back for my character, and I just thought that was the coolest idea. Getting right into it to talk about ideas, I would have put my house somewhere else. I've had it a few times where my character's house would be on this little secret beach, but I don't really like it there anymore and I want to move it, so I'd like to figure out first and foremost where I'm going to put that. And as far as I remember, I don't think I ever got Brewster for this island, so we could probably do that too today just because I'd like to. By the way, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. This little spot right here, I have a scratch right there and like my skin is irritated, so please don't point that out, please and thank you. And I muted the game, right? Okay. There was this one stream where at first I forgot to mute the Elgato, which is in charge of the Animal Crossing sounds, and so it was like merging with the lo-fi music, and it was not cute. Did not sound very good. Okay, I never did that, so I need to upgrade his tent entirely, upgrade it, and then get Brewster. So I want to find a spot first for my house though, and then I'll do that. Is your lighting a little darker? Is that just me? Well, now I'm concerned. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna see what it looks like on mobile. I'm assuming you're either on mobile or something else? I don't know. But now I'm concerned, so let me just go check. And then I can't check through the ad. It could just be me. I want to double check in case, because I don't want it to be too dark. That would not be good. I'm waiting for my own ads to end so I can try and fix it. I forgot I didn't have the, what's the word? You know like the holder that you slide your Joy-Cons into? I forgot to grab that, so it threw me off. It looks fine on my phone. Does anybody else feel like it looks dark? In regards though to where I could put the house, I'm kind of thinking like right here, like in this little corner right here, because it's up against the pond, it's a waterfall, up against the pond, and it's right next to the big terraforming area I did for the radioactive symbol, which by the way, I got some furniture for that earlier at a treasure island. I look blurry, are you sure? Something that we used recently to help the camera quality be a bit better, I ran out of the free trial for that, so I'm kind of back to my old settings at the moment. That looks fine to me. You did look blurry. I'm confused. I feel like I'm hearing mixed things, and now I'm not sure what I look like. I do though want to pay Tom Nook to move my house, so do I have the bells for that? Yeah. All of us different eyes apparently. I mean, technically we do. There's one thing the mods can never agree upon, and it's music and visuals. I mean, I feel like people have different ideas of what they think is too loud or too quiet, so I feel like that could be a big thing. Hello, you look fine to me. Hello, Sam, welcome in. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. I'm just like worried, because you know, I don't want it to look weird, and I'm not sure if I feel like it's too blurry or like too whatever, or if it's good. Like, there's a lot of mixed opinions, so I'm confused. I did buy the housing plot though, I just need to find a place to put it. I'm thinking that one corner, or if I change my mind, maybe we put it somewhere else. I do want to put Rattle's house in that one particular space. Speaking of, I need to do that today too. I need to do some more decorating on my own. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I need to do some proper decorating ASAP, but I just haven't felt as motivated lately. Okay, that's not far back enough. I need to scoot it back a bit more. I haven't played ACNH in like a month. I'm for real burnt out on it. I'm so close to finishing this game I'm playing right now. We'll finish that game, and then maybe if you wanted to, you could play a little bit of Animal Crossing today and see if you feel any better about it. Oh, by the way, I did film a video for you guys today. The mods know what it is, but I don't want to spoil it otherwise. I want to keep it at least mostly a secret. But it was a really funny video. I haven't scheduled it, but I will as soon as possible. It's been edited. I just need to change the thumbnail and schedule it. I was playing Stardew earlier. I want to make another save file, like not necessarily for streaming, like just for me to play. And I can't decide if I want to try and romance Leah or Penny. I think we've talked about this, but I don't remember what we decided on. I hope it doesn't erase that terraforming, because that's going to make me mad. I'm worried though, I can't see behind the house, and I'm concerned that it's like cutting off some of the cliff. Do you guys think it was? Let me imagine it again. I mean, I don't think so. It didn't say anything about yard work, so I feel like it looks fine. Yes, this is still the Poison Island. I made a community tab post about it, but I have a second Switch now, so I'm thinking of getting another copy of Animal Crossing and doing like a very like chill, like slow Let's Play video series of it. I thought it was a wonderful idea, and I'm really excited about it because a lot of you seem to also think it's a good idea and that you'd be interested. So I don't know when exactly that will start, but that'll definitely be a thing. Okay. I just moved my own house. I'm not sure if they'll let me move Rattle's house, but I'd like to. I have my ladder with me, right? Right? Do I not? No, okay. Or there's a spot up here that I would really love to move his house to. So I'm gonna go get my ladder. It's probably near the airport, because I usually drop it off whenever I go villager hunting. Or if I go to Treasure Island. Right here? Yeah, okay. So I have a really good idea of where I want to put his house, but I'm not sure if it'll let me move it since I'm already moving my own technically. I made a really good pasta salad yesterday, like it's like an Italian sub. So the same ingredients as an Italian sub, but made into a pasta? Is that what you mean? So you know how there's that tab at the bottom of your computer, they're like, oh, like here's what time it is, the date, etc., like what kind of weather's going on, like that part of your computer. I wasn't paying attention to mine. I just looked at mine and it said, rain coming. I'm like, it better not be, because while I do love rain, now is not the time. I can't believe it's 5:30 and I've done literally nothing today. There's nothing wrong with having days where you do nothing, and I stand by that. Sometimes you just gotta have like a do nothing, relax type day. Okay, well, I'd love seeing the progress on this island. Wait, really? You have? Thank you. That makes me happy. I appreciate that a lot. I'm having a bit of a brain fart because I feel like I've been playing Animal Crossing that much lately. So I was like, wait, where exactly do I locate the part where I can move a villager house? And it's on the layout changes tab, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I guess I can't, because my own house is being moved. So I'll save and time travel so that way that house can be moved, and then we'll move Rattle's house. Hello, Musical Sleeping Cat. Welcome to the stream. I really hope you guys liked that video, though. Like, I thought it was hysterical. I'll probably have, like, a comment about it somewhere in the comment section, but it was originally going to be a little bit different, and last minute, like, literally right before filming, one of the details of it was changed, and I feel like it's a lot better now. So thank you, Megs, for the last minute idea to make it better. I appreciate that. There we go. It has noodles, salami, pepperoni, pickled onions, cheese, and cherry tomatoes. I mentioned this in general chat, but I feel like a lot of you didn't see it. How do you guys feel about sweet onion sauce? Like, just speaking of onions, how do you guys feel about sweet onion sauce? I think it's delicious. Oh, there's a new sleeping cat. I recognize your icon. I'm sure the icon is here. Hello, Kyle. Welcome in. I am feeling a lack of motivation to decorate my own, but I would still like to make some sort of progress. So I'm going to be planning ideas and just like general concepts for it. and probably getting some, like a smaller amount of work done, but not necessarily decorating because that's what I feel burnt out on. I've never tried sweet onion sauce. You should, it's good. It's really good. I'm gonna get some water. Are y'all sure the music isn't too loud? I'm so worried that it is, even though you said it was fine. I'm just an overthinker. You gonna play Animal Crossing? You should! I think that you should. It's not loud. Maybe it's just my own headphones being cranked up too loud at the moment. Also, hey, I have a question. Do you guys feel like the month of May has absolutely flown by? Like, I felt similarly about April, but the month of May is going by even faster somehow. Like, I swear, like, the 2nd of May was literally like 2 days ago. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's already the 15th? Hello? So this is like a quick catch up, by the way. The house was down here. I moved it up here. I do usually like to have it on small beaches or secret beaches, but I don't know. I feel like for some reason it looks a little bit nicer being right here. But in hindsight, I'm looking at it now, and I feel like had I moved the house like a teensy bit to the side, it would have looked more centered on this bottom section of the cliff. And the cliff it's up against, had I scooted it to the right a little bit, it would have been more centered. So do we think it's worth it for me to go back and try and fix that, or no? Yes, I need to hurry. I really want to finish all my schoolwork before my birthday. Oh wait, do you have finals coming up? I feel like right now, like for people that are still in school, like you have finals right about now. I'm playing High on Life, and all I'm hearing is North screaming at me, telling me to, I don't have any context, but I hope you have fun, because I don't really understand that game or what it is. I agree. Wait, so you agree that I should like scooch it over to the side and it would be a bit more centered? Because I totally could do that. I have the bells for it. I'm thinking about buying ACNH, but I don't have online. Is it worth it? As long as you're okay with like a slow playthrough, then yes. But like if you want to do like the rapid pace stuff or like use treasure islands a lot to help make a bunch of wacky themes, kind of like how I do, then maybe not, because you'd have to buy online to do that. Not finals, but I'm expected to finish all my projects for my birthday, or at least before the school year ends. I think you can do it. If you need to lurk for 1 or 2 of the streams this week, or even like all of them while you're catching up on some school stuff, I totally understand. For a second, I was like, where's Rattles? Because he was at the bottom. Hello, Zully. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you're good. Enjoy your dinner. I would say it's good to buy it without online, but it's slower than usual. I think so, too. So, like, if you're cool with, like, a very chill, laid-back playthrough, then absolutely. No, agree with, oh, about the months, okay. Sometimes I'll say multiple things back-to-back, and maybe if I ask for input on all of those, and then I, like, get the answers mixed up, I'm like, oh, like, is that an answer for which question, you know? But yeah, definitely. I feel like as the months go by this year, each one gets progressively faster than the other one. Like, I genuinely, I feel like May just started. Like, excuse me? How are we halfway through the month? I don't know if anybody else grew up like this, but I always grew up with a bunch of people telling me that as I get older, time is gonna feel like it's flying by faster. And like, I always brushed it off like, oh, like, that's not true. Like, that can't be true. No, it was absolutely right, because as I've gotten older, all the days feel faster and faster and faster. I'm playing now, as you should. Let's see, how are you? I'm not so good. Ruby still has a broken leg and she keeps whining every so often. I feel so bad. Hello, Callie, welcome in. I'm sure you're doing a wonderful job of taking care of her. She loves you, and I know that you love her. So I know it's easier said than done, but try not to beat yourself up over it. I'm good though, thank you for asking. I had a lot to do today though. I did a lot of stuff around the house for most of today. I forgot to take that fencing down from ages ago, so I gotta take that down too. But I did a lot around the house today, and then I filmed a video, and now I'm streaming. And I've been up since 8 a.m. my time, which in itself, that's not very early to some people, but to me, that's early. And hello, Sidef, welcome in. Hold on. you guys. So I was thinking about a certain type of stream since tomorrow I plan to do Animal Crossing again, but I was wondering, should I do a code shopping stream for this island, like as a, like would that be something y'all would be interested in? Because I know I'm going to do Animal Crossing tomorrow, but I'm not sure what specifically it'll be in Animal Crossing. I do have Rattle. I didn't get him from the Builder Hunt, so I had to get him from a treasure island. So that's been moved. I moved my house. There's something I do want to talk about though. There's a build that I really want to do where it's like, you know how I described this island as thinking about like an oil spill, but instead of oil, it's poison, right? I want to find a place on the island to do a build where it's like called like a poison spill, I guess, like where like the source of all the poison is. Like the entire island has been poisoned, everything on it, everybody on it has been poisoned, but I need to find a specific spot on the island where that poison will be coming from. And I'm not sure where I want to do that. Secondly, I need to figure out what I want to do with the rivers in the top right corner because it's kind of wonky looking and I want to do something else with it so it looks a bit nicer, but I'm not sure what specifically I want to do. That's the thing. Yeah, poison spill, we can just call it that. But I need help picking a location for where I want to put that because it's really important for the island, but I'm not sure as to where I think it should go. I think last time that I really decorated and worked on this island a bit ago, I know we made this river and I made it into like a tiny waterfall. And I think I mentioned maybe putting the spill like right here on this specific cliff, but there's also another cliff up here. So maybe the start of it could be up here and it trickles down to this cliff, which then in turn trickles down here where all of these trees are. Because I feel like last time we were saying I was gonna put a bunch of pear trees, which by the way, I still think it needs more. Put these pear trees here, but like when I ever actually get around to decorating it, make it look, I don't know, like very poisoned. Like it's very straightforward in a way because the title of the island, but same thing. My Switch Livestream has drifts, so you keep dropping it? Well, I hope it stops soon. Maybe you could bail it to Nintendo if you have to. I see either the rocks on the top corner of your island or on the highest part of your island. Okay, hold on then. I have my molten pole, okay. Extremely unrelated, but I have a question. Has anybody here heard of that cleaning product called the pink stuff? I was curious if you like it or not because I kind of want to get some for whenever I do deep cleans around the house, but I'm not sure if it's worth the money or not. And by the way, Sugar, one of the highest points of the island, I think it's this very, very top cliff up against where I'm running by, but there's also cliffs over here. So hold on. Back here is where all the rocks are. And this top cliff right here is, I think, probably the highest. This is toward the back. It's right by the rocks like you were suggesting, but again, it's a cliff, so maybe I could put it there. And hello, Super Jake. Welcome to the stream. Also have a slow joystick. I would definitely get some new Joy-Cons ASAP then. Unless you're able to fix them otherwise. Never heard of it. I would think that was code shopping. Code shopping is whenever you go to the Able Sisters and like, let's say for instance, somebody's doing a Kidcore Island. So a Kidcore code shopping stream would be typing in various keywords and terms into the search bar at the kiosk, and it'll give you random custom designs that other people that have Nintendo Online have made that fall under or similar to whatever it was that you typed in. And it's basically a way to find a bunch of codes that you can use for themed islands. In the top corners of your island, or like the top left and top right of your island, there are rocks where you can place furniture on there. So we're gonna ignore all this right here. I'm trying to make sure I understand what Shiver's saying. So ignore that funky fencing. Oh, so it's a switch light. Okay, sorry, my bad. I would definitely see about fixing it or sending it to someone who can fix it then. So do you mean then going back here? I think this top right cliff in the corner, this one that I'm standing on, would be a good idea because I feel like it's not such a large section of land that it would take me forever to build, but it gives me a good enough amount of room to work with that we could really make it into like a poison spill. And then this waterfall right here can maybe represent it like properly really spilling out to the rest of the island because the water connects to everywhere else. So maybe that's where that could go. I know I just typed that poll 4 minutes ago, but this next question is more important than that one. I'm so sorry if there's any typos. I typed it as fast as I could. But should the source of the, hello? I was trying to read off the poll to make sure I didn't make any typos, and then it changed back to the old poll for a second as a glitch. I think if you want to have a poison spell on the cliffs, you can have custom panels with the poison on it, representing poison as it falls, slowly drips from the cliffs. Oh, like you mean, yeah, like with some panels, maybe like put the actual decoration of furniture up here, but then get the simple panels and align it on the cliff where you can see the front of it and have that beside here. That's a really good idea. I like that. Your character keeps drifting. I had a horrible drift problem a long time ago. Like, I remember I would sit down to try and film or stream or something, and I wouldn't even be touching my Joy-Cons, and then my character would just start running in circles and would run behind me. No, I know how to spell poison. I just was typing really, really fast, so it was an accident, but I normally know how to spell that, I promise. Thank you though, Callie. Usually I just type it really fast and then click send without rereading it. While we're talking about this, by the way, I'm gonna go back here and just fix this fencing because it should have been fixed forever ago, and I guess I just kept forgetting. Cranston left my island today. He was an autofill from whatever I said a while ago, and I found Portia and 4 tickets, so I decided to take her and not continue hunting. As you should. Portia is a queen, and I love her. Hello, Eleanor. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not even kidding, though, about that. Like, I would not even be... Like, I could be standing a foot away from the Joy-Cons whenever that was happening, and I would, like... Look, here. I'm touching it right now, but here's, like, me trying to recreate what happened. My character would go like this, right? Run in a circle, and would randomly just start running behind where I was standing. And like I couldn't stop from doing it. Like I would try and walk somewhere else, and my character would just insist on running in a straight line behind where I was standing. It was really weird. Like it was a bad case of drift. I hope they fix Joy-Cons for the next game. Do we think, though, that it's an entirely different system, like the console, whatever it is that comes out to go along with the next Animal Crossing? Because realistically, by the time they release another one, it's going to be on another console. What if that doesn't even have Joy-Cons? Like, I'm trying to picture what another console could look like, but I feel like I'm having a really hard time doing that. Because for me, whenever I think of Nintendo consoles, the first ones that come to mind are my Switch because I use it a lot. But I also think about the Wii. Like, for some reason, those are the first two that come to mind. So try to picture that. If they were going to release an entirely different console for the next Animal Crossing game, what do you guys think that console would look like? Like, I don't know, because, like, what if it's a different version of Joy-Cons? What if they don't even have Joy-Cons, you know? I just had to take care of that. That was kind of atrocious. Okay. I'm going to save in time travel against that way Rattle's house can be in the correct spot. We got recommended a video where someone carves a 10-sided die from the amethyst crystal. Isn't that something that people do for Dungeons and Dragons? I could be remembering wrong or like off or something, but I feel like that's a thing. Oh, and yes, I agree with Saturn. I'm going to read that off because I feel like everybody should hear that. Let's refrain from being passive-aggressive in chat. It creates an unhealthy streaming environment. Please treat others the way you want to be treated. Precisely. Same shiver. I think it would be like a better version of the Switch. So like a Switch Pro. Or like something of that sort. Do you want to see Antonio going around in circles? I don't know where I'd be able to see the video, but I love whenever builders do stuff like that. I do. After this day in Animal Crossing, since Rad's house will be fully moved and whatnot, I think I'm gonna start on getting Brewster because I need him for this island. But to do that, I'm gonna have to do other things first, like catch a bunch of stuff for the museum and then try to get him. Hello, Sammy, welcome in. I will not be playing We Play at the moment. Ideas for an alien-themed island. Try to go for green villagers, kind of like how I did for this island. Also, hold on 1 second. I will try to be fast, I'm so sorry. There we go. Sorry. It's raining on the island. I mean, I feel like it's kind of a vibe though with the lo-fi music combined with like the visuals of the rain. It's very pretty. It is so hot in here. It's been weird lately because I feel like there might be an issue with our AC. I'll try and turn it down so I feel like it ends up still being really hot in here. Links won't work in the chat unless you're myself or one of the mods. It'll automatically not be sent because it's a filter that I have on. Oh, for builds. Maybe you could make like an alien headquarters and it could be like where all of them like plan things or do things. I've never done an alien island before, so I'm just kind of throwing a random idea out there. I want to go make sure that it looks good where it is, and then I'll start on the Brewster thing with the museum, if all is well. I hope to make a better harbor for the next console so we can play more games. So you mean more like our Switches can just hold more of them? Is that what you mean? Okay, so that's been taken care of. I think that just means now that I need to get more stuff donated to Blathers. But I don't know how much I need, and I don't even remember if I did in each category. I know for sure I've done bugs and fish, but I'm not sure about a sea creature or artwork. Oh, yeah, totally. I agree. And thank you for sharing your pronouns with us, Eleanor. I appreciate that a lot. Reminder for everybody else that if you ever feel like it, you're more than welcome to speak up about them, especially if somebody uses the wrong ones. You're always welcome to correct people. I feel like I got really hyped about this island theme idea, played it for a little bit, and then I lost motivation really fast. Hello, Emily, welcome in. Spaghetti for Din Din. I haven't had dinner yet. I mean, I had a little bit of leftover pizza before the stream, but I wouldn't consider that my dinner. I'm back from dinner. Welcome back. What did you have for dinner? I'm gonna go and just get a bunch of stuff for Blathers, and while we do that, we'll continue to play more ideas. I had a roast beef sandwich for dinner. I remember, I don't know if they still have me. I'm sure they do, because it's like their whole like slogan. But there were these like mini roast beef sandwiches I used to eat from Arby's when I was younger, and so many of y'all are gonna roast me for this. I haven't done this in years, and looking back, it seems really gross. I don't know why I ate this, but I would take the roast beef sandwiches and put Takis on them and then just eat that. I really can't explain to you why I did that. I just know that I did. I'm gonna go around and look for fossils now, by the way, because I need to donate some fossils. And I'm not seeing any dig spots. Lasagna, it was okay. Was it just like a cheese lasagna, or did you have like any meat in it or anything? And I don't think I have any build ideas, Eleanor. I was thinking of like the alien headquarters idea since you said you have an alien themed island, but that's about all I got. Okay, that's one. I need a lot more than that Animal Crossing. Can I walk all the way over here like this? I can, all right. Glad that I'm over here because I would have totally missed that. You know what I've been craving? A culotta. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is it like some kind of fancy drink? What about seals, Eleanor? How did you get Rattle? I got him from one of April's islands. My plot refused to autofill a couple of times, and then because it was still empty, I just went ahead and I got him from one of her islands. Are there just no more dig spots? Or actually, they might be inside the area where I did the radioactive terraforming. It probably is over there, yeah. I should go over there. It's like a coffee icy type thing from Dunkin'. Oh, I would love that then. I like ices and I like coffee. They're so cool and good. Are they your favorite animal? Are there any more dig spots? I guess not. Okay. I'm gonna go get all of these assessed then, and then I think we're just gonna move on to maybe going fishing or getting the bugs, but I've already donated some of those. I just still need to get a piece of artwork and a sea creature, I'm pretty sure. Since I'm in here and he's out there, I'm gonna see if then we'll turn on the temperature in the house. It's really hot in here. Okay, there we go. I asked him. Athena decided to help me mod today. How is she? I miss her. Have you tried the white chocolate macadamia cream cold brew from Starbucks? It's so good. I have not. I feel like I maybe wouldn't like it though because I don't like macadamia. I really wish I could get all of these scanned at the same time. It drives me crazy that I can't. She's doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, he took me back. Apparently I wasn't crazy or anything and it was like 78 in the house, which is way too hot for the house temperature. It needs to be more like 73. Okay, I was making sure that I said thank you. When you'll go to a family event, what's your signature dish? Ours is mac and cheese, and when I'm older, I might do baked apple pie homemade. Depending on the event, sometimes, well, I like each household will bring something, but sometimes it's just the one household cooking. And usually the main event that we'll do that to is Thanksgiving, and typically, I feel like we just bring like snack stuff to have on the table, because we'll have an entire counter or table full of like snack, like finger foods, and then we'll have the meal later on. So I feel like we usually bring like the snack stuff. And maybe like a pie. Shakira to you too. I usually bake some dessert. My cousin would always bake these peach cobblers, and that was good. I was gonna donate all of these, but apparently I can't donate one of them. Do I have like 1 or 2 left? I'm gonna make chocolate covered strawberries this week. I don't feel like this was sanitary, but that reminded me of something that I did when I was younger. Like, this was forever ago. This that unearthed a memory for me for some reason, I'm sorry. But there was this bush that we had in the backyard, and it's an uncommon fruit, but like, it was a kumquat tree, and we would pluck the leaves off, wash them so they wouldn't be gross, and then we would cover them in melted chocolate, put it in the freezer so it would harden, and then when it was fully hardened, we would slowly and carefully peel off the leaf, and then you'd have leaf-shaped chocolate, and it was really cool. This one I'm pretty sure I couldn't donate, so we're just gonna go on a spree of fishing, I guess, to give to Blathers. I have to make sure the snacks my family brings to my cousin's house is peanut-free because one of my cousins is allergic to peanuts. I remember I had a friend in elementary school that was really allergic to peanuts and like peanut butter, anything peanut related. But it was like so bad that like if all you did was like have some on your finger and you like touch their arm, it would cause a reaction. Like it was bad. Okay. I'm trying to think of the other polls that I can, that's why I paused. I'm trying to think of other polls that I can do that are in relation to playing the islands. We've already settled on where I'm gonna put the poison spill area. But I'm trying to decide what else I want to do build-wise for this island. See, like I'm wanting to play, but like I lack ideas and motivation, which is why I wanted to plan things or try to plan them. But brownies do sound good. This sounds pretty good. I don't even have my fishing rod. Okay, well let me go get that. I keep forgetting my house is right here. I run all the way down where it's thinking that's where I need to go. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, I know I have one. Brownie is corner or middle piece? Is edge piece a valid answer? Because I like how the edge pieces, like you can get like the same feeling of the middle piece, but like the slight crunchy edge from like the part that was against the, whatever the container was, you know what I mean? Edge pieces are my favorite. Edge pieces are center pieces. The corner pieces are too chewy on the edges and I don't like that. Oh, code's true. I think I'm gonna do a code shopping stream tomorrow though. Middle brownie, I like middle. I love gooey brownies. Actually, I'm gonna take the fishing rod out. I know this is a planning stream, but it's always wackadoodle time in this channel. So I'm gonna make that a poll. There we go. Just asking the important questions here. Wait, so you got the reference, Kyle? I don't know what exactly it's from, but I've just heard it a lot on TikTok, and I feel like that audio just really accurately represents the vibes of this channel. It is whack-a-doodle time. always do that. Like, I reel it in too early. I need stuff to give to Blathers. This is gonna get annoying. I feel like it with nuts or not really. Not particularly, but there was this one time where I took peanut butter, so not like the normal nuts, but just the butter, and I melted it down so it was a bit more runny and you could spread it easier. We had brownie batter in a container, and then I drizzled the peanut butter on the top, and then I baked it, and it was so good. So good. Definitely would recommend if you're somebody who likes the flavors of peanut butter and chocolate together. I came in here to look for a wetsuit to see if I already have one, because I want to go in the ocean to get a sea creature for Blathers. Apparently I don't have one though, so we gotta go get one. Ooey chocolate chunk. Yep, that was a very, very wackadoodle time. If you know, you know. Corner brownie supremacy. Corner brownies are too chewy, and I said what I said. Okay. Kyle, but I remember what was so funny about that was the fact that we just collectively did not notice that typo until it had already been like sitting there for at least a few minutes. That made me laugh. Why does my whole family have to love the corners? Hello, Manimal, welcome to the stream. Oh wait, do you like the corners too? So like they eat all the corners and you don't get any? Or like what's the issue? Recess? Oh, you mean recess? I was like, huh? I was confused for a second. Because recess is like whenever you go and play on the playground for a little bit during school. Reese's brownie sounds good. Like with pieces of like the Reese's cups? Or like the Reese's kind of candies where it's like they're M&M shaped. We all love them, that does sound good. You know what I've been craving off and on lately? Is Chipotle. But I don't need Chipotle. I have other things that I need to be focusing on, so. I wish there was a way you could go fishing like this, like with the normal fish, where you could just like swim down like that and just grab one of the fish. Kyle, what is that? Can I have a freak out and chat real quick because of this Grey's Anatomy episode? Yeah, totally. Super random, but I'm only asking because it just happened to me. Do you guys ever get those random texts from like politicians in your area? I don't want to turn this into a massive political conversation because that would be bad, and also just I don't want that in an Animal Crossing stream. But just a quick yes or no: has that ever happened? You get like a random text from a number you don't recognize, and it's some politician in your area? Because I just got one of those, and I'm like, leave me alone. Did not sign up for that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, of course. I used to watch Grey's Anatomy, but I stopped, I think, after like the 3rd season. Qdoba is basically like a Moe's or Chipotle, just cheaper. You can get extra guacamole, no charge. What's Moe's? I only know Moe's, Mo from Animal Crossing. I said Moe's, but that's the plural version of his name. Yes, I hate spam texts. Also, I was going to say something, I don't remember what it was. I have at least one of those moments every single day, I feel like. I've been craving a good burger. There's a burger place near me that's an 8-minute walk. I think I'll get a burger tomorrow. You should! Treat yourself. I'm just getting a bunch of these because I'm low on fossils, and I know I've already donated bugs and fish, and I need to make sure I do this category anyway, so I'm just getting a bunch of these so I can give them to Blathers, and in a little bit I need to get hold of a piece of artwork from Red. They have better queso. It's really like the same type of food. Okay, I had a build idea. I need to stop and make this poll before I forget and the thought leaves my head, so just give me a second. This was just another simple yes or no question. What do you guys think about that build idea? Like a radioactive forest. And I already know where I would put it. And I want queso. Queso would be good too. Do you guys like your queso to be spicy or like not spicy? Little brownie is superior. I feel like it's the piece that most people like. And chips, yeah, pretty much. I've never been there. Maybe it's only in certain states. I've never even heard of it until now. Yeah, also I found out I get paid weekly at my new job and I love it. So does that mean we're not doing the plasma donations anymore? I remember always hearing your stories about it. I like mild spices. I don't know, I've never had one. I don't mind it either way, but like if it's gonna be spicy, even though I have a good spice tolerance, I wouldn't want it to be that spicy just because chances are it's already gonna be like really hot. So to like have it be hot temperature wise and then hot spicy, like really, really hot spicy wise, I feel like that would make it unpleasant to eat. So as long as it's only like a little bit spicy, then it's fine. Because you know, it's already gonna be super hot from having just been heated up and cooked. So why would I make it super spicy too? Why are there so many turban shells? I've got like 3 of those. Maybe you can do a radioactive waterfall and put trees at the end so it looks like it's built into the forest. I have already kind of started on that, so you and I are on the same wavelength here. Let me show you. Hold on. My character will walk onto the beach. There we go. So let's say I went through with that idea and I did the radioactive forest, right? I already have some trees started down here. So even though it's like nowhere near completion, I was thinking of making the forest down here, and it's not done yet, so don't judge it. Like I was kind of nitpicking this last time that I really played, but I was trying to make the waterfall go right here, spill into that river, and then the forest was going to be right next to it down here. What do y'all think about that? I started Breath of the Wild after you, and I have 70 hours to post from the game image and the weapons as well. Breath of the Wild is addicting. I kind of want to play some Tears of the Kingdom after the stream. I said this whenever I first played Tears of the Kingdom, but admittedly I have not finished Breath of the Wild. But I'm still going to. I just really wanted to play Tears of the Kingdom like the second that it came out. Shout out to my mom for buying it for me because that was expensive. I should pick some bids after stream. Girls crazy AF. Okay. I honestly might forget, but I will try. Yes, great minds think like almost PR theater/art minds. It really is though. Quick question. I'm not gonna explain what it is until like it's been a few minutes. I want to see what everybody says first before I give an explanation. But who here knows what Zip Zap Zop is? I have to know. Who here knows what that is? I heard of the Switch. Well, my stepfather did, at least when he's done, he's gonna give me the game. Oh, the Tears of the Kingdom to go with the Zelda Switch? I think you'll like it. I really like the Switch. I play Breath of the Wild when I feel like having an adrenaline rush. I rush into fights without preparing on there for adrenaline rushes. Hello, Archangel. Welcome to the stream. I think, yes, it sounds familiar. Zip Zap Zop sounds familiar. I'll give context in a moment, but like I wanted to see like what a few of you would say before I explained it. Murphy is being bad? What's he doing? You have to take socks. Thankfully, Luna's never done any of that kind of stuff, but she does like to play with bottle caps. So for some reason, one that you had like wound up on the floor, she would love to play with it. I have an OLED and he has all the types of switches. He's a collector. I mean, if I had the kind of money for that kind of thing to collect those, I would. I feel like I really would, but I don't. I also just don't feel like I have a need to have that many. Like the two that I have now, I feel like is plenty. I've got my normal one with, one's got a green screen, but I've got a pink one and a green one for the Joy-Cons, and then for the other Switch, the Zelda one. How many builders do you have left to get? Let me see. So I have 5 more builders. I had to like scan over that really quickly. So I have half the builders I need currently. Well, I'm at his house. I don't play Breath of the Wild. I play Gorilla Tag, the best. Ben's talked about that game before. I don't know if he plays it still or how long it's been, but he's played that before. I recognize that name. Murphy's a large yellow lab. Tell me why I thought Murphy was a cat. Have you heard of that? Is it like Temu or like Temu? Because I've heard of that and like kind of understand what it is, but not really. Also, since I don't need these, I'm just gonna release it back into the water. Oh, it's like Temu. Okay, gotcha. I have a slight addiction, over 600 hours on Gorilla Tag. It's been forever since he's played that. Ben, if you can hear me from here, you should pop into chat. We're talking about a game that you used to play a lot. I thought the Streamlabs bot sending that was like a message from one of you guys. I was like, I was about to go and read it, and I was like, oh wait, never mind. It's raining, so there's not as many fish and stuff that I can work with for the museum, which I need to do to get Brewster. So while we're continuing to talk about and plan ideas, I think I might go ahead and start on the radioactive forest area, because I feel like I have a decent amount of furniture to work with over here, and maybe that might make me feel better motivation-wise for decorating. I think that I should do it. I need to get some water though. There are ropes and canyons, and I became Spider-Man. I don't understand anything about the game or how you play it. I just know that he used to play it a lot. Definitely gonna get some of these. Those ones. These for sure. I don't know how many exactly, but we'll see. I'm definitely gonna do a code shopping stream tomorrow, but depending on how into this decorating I get right now, I may need to go and get some early, but we'll see. I'm just using my Xbox to watch and play games on your phone. No worries, if you want to lurk while you do that, that is completely fine. And if you do, I hope you enjoy your lurk. I'm trying to think though, this is gonna look more like a forest with, and I don't know forest, they'd be staggered everywhere, right? These are in perfect lines, and that just simply is not accurate. Not accurate at all. I'm gonna have to fix that. I do have coconut trees, okay. He said the word unpacking. Speaking of that, last I checked, unpacking was on sale on Steam, and I've been wanting that for forever. I don't know if it's still on sale, but last time that I checked it was. And I think it's normally like $20 or so, and I think right now it might be closer to 10 or 15, but I'm not sure. I'm getting these so that way I can rearrange some of the trees and it doesn't look as like clean lined, just because I don't want it to look super perfect, because in a forest it wouldn't be perfect like that. It wouldn't be in perfectly crisp lines. By the way, there's somebody using the garage, so if you'll hear that slight background noise, that's what that would be, but it'll stop soon. I love the show so much. Oh, I think Saturn's watching Grey's Anatomy. Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome in. How was the stream or premiere, depending on what you did? How are you? I appreciate the love so much. We've been working on my island. Well, kind of, sort of. I didn't mean to replant that, but sure. I've been planning ideas and concepts for this island with everybody while I just kind of do some miscellaneous work on it. I've been unfortunately feeling, oh, it's because I ran out of space. Okay, yeah. I've unfortunately been feeling kind of less motivated to decorate, so we're trying to plan some ideas to get back into the groove. And yeah, how was your stream? I think the bots are asleep at the moment because I feel like they haven't been as reactive lately. I might need you to go get that manually. There's a ton of them that I am constantly forgetting to make, and it's really embarrassing. How was your stream though? Did you have fun, and what did you do? I gotta know. There we go, perfect, thank you. Stream is cozy, thanks. How are you, Lexi? I'm good, how are you? I had a lot going on recently, but I took some time off from being online on YouTube, and I'm doing better now. And by the way, both Raiders and Kayla, this is for both of you. If you cannot stay, I totally understand, but I do really appreciate your support. Take care of yourself, do whatever you gotta do. I totally understand. Bees were in two Queen of Lions before, so I'm trying to make it more randomized, I guess you could say. Just that it looks a bit more natural, because I feel like if it's a forest, it's not gonna look like a realistic forest if it's just in perfect lines. These I think I might keep down here, and then these can be kind of right here. But I feel like it also needs some cedar trees. Because it's just pear trees, which isn't bad. The pear trees suit the theme, but I feel like we're missing cedar trees over here. At least a couple, that'd be nice. Do I have any more? No, okay, I didn't plant that many coconut trees, okay. Well, that'll still help. I don't want to have to time travel for the sake of them growing all the way, so I think I might just relocate some other cedar trees, and I'll get some more seeds later on. How's everyone stay been? Yeah, absolutely. How's your day been, everybody? I feel like we haven't really talked about that part yet. And remember, friends, that it's okay to have bad days sometimes, or several bad days in a row sometimes. Life is just like that. You're allowed to have bad days sometimes. It's okay. Apparently, cedar trees just don't exist on my island, so I don't know where they are. Or if they're all back here, that's where they went. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to the stream. I'm only grabbing a few of them because I don't have much room for them. Hope you're good, Lexi. I am doing good. Thank you for saying that. I hope you're doing well as well. I had a normal day. I had a very productive day. I got up at 8 a.m. my time, which I feel like really isn't that early to some people, but it's early to me. So I got up at 8 and I kind of like lay down for a little bit, but like I woke up at 8, got some coffee, and then just did a bunch of miscellaneous productive stuff around the house, filmed a video, and now I'm streaming. Wait, I expected you to think I was a fake version. I actually didn't think... Oh, that you didn't think I would think it was real? The only reason I didn't think anything of it is because a lot of the times, like, I see you guys sometimes, like, change your profile picture randomly or your nickname. So I don't question it too much if it's a little bit different randomly. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I was still holding the shovel. Oops. Yeah, I did play Pokemon the other day. I need to get a few more cedar trees. So aside from the poison spill area and the radioactive forest, I need to think of another like medium-ish sized build idea. I'm not sure what that's gonna be. Well, I guess technically regardless of the themes or lack thereof that I have, I always do some sort of entrance build for an island. So I guess that technically would count as a build as well, but I'm not sure what specifically would go into that one. Do I just not have any fruits in my pockets? Oh, I do, okay. Yeah, we're good. Hello, Fresh Ghost, welcome to the stream. I want to do mostly the pear trees, but I want to have at least a few cedar trees just for the sake of it being more balanced. How's it playing Pokemon again? It was fun. I really missed it. I just like avoided it for a long time because of that save file issue, and I had made so much progress at that point that I just was completely unwilling to even chance any of that. And it's been blasted by a heat wave. Not necessarily. Well, it has been hot here. It's definitely been hotter before, and like I feel like I'm just really used to it because it's always hot here in the summer. Like right now, according to my computer at least, it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit, which I feel like depending on where you're from, that is either insanely hot or like it's very laid back summer weather. And that is a good thing to think about though. Is 86 degrees Fahrenheit hot weather to you guys, yes or no? The weather here is normal. I think it's gonna get warm later on in the week. For us, it was like a constant back and forth. Like the weather kept kind of just being different periodically. It was like very unpredictable for a while, but summer is definitely here now for us. Like it's the hot, humid, rainy weather again. It definitely isn't cold or like neutral by any means, but it's definitely not as hot as what I've experienced before, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna say no for that case scenario. Oh, and while I was gone, a new villager on my island is no other than Molly. I love Molly. She is one of the best duck villagers in my opinion. I think what we talk about, just like hang out together, but also like still planning ideas for the island. I'll probably just nitpick the radioactive forest for a while, because this seems to be what I'm gravitating towards. But I am running out of stuff to be eating so I can move the trees around. So I'm gonna go buy stuff in bulk from Tom Nook, because I don't want to shake the pears down. I'm so happy to be back. I'm glad to have you back. Hope you've been doing good. I'm just gonna get like a stack of 10 of them, so that way I most definitely won't have to come back. Or at least not for a while. So I don't think I need to use them too many more times. I went villager hunting and spent like 95 tickets and I got Costco. I love that my brain just did not process that sentence correctly. I really just said Costco instead of Cousteau. I need a moment for a little bit. Thank you for waiting. I just needed a quick moment. Remember we used to always joke that if I ever had a meet and greet, it would be in a Costco and then we'd all just get Costco pizza together because it's really good? I remember that. I'm gonna go to Costco too now. They do have really good pizza. They've got a variety of items. And at our Costco, they have massive, like absolutely gigantic squishmallows, which I definitely don't need, but they're really cute. I guess what your favorite villager showed up at my campsite, so now I have her on my island. Well, you have Portia? Tell her I said hello. Everybody, if you have Portia, tell her I said hi and that I love her very much. Now those are dispersed in more randomized spots. I want to get one last cedar tree and put that right here, and then I'll get into the actual like decorating of that spot. Okay, we'll tell her, thank you for passing on the message. I appreciate that. Wait, why did I put that away? I meant to go back up there with this. I'm gonna need some more cedar trees to put up here, but for right now, these can just, they can go. You know, it sucks having a hang, oh, those are the worst. Or have you ever maybe had a hangnail and you didn't realize how bad it was and you go to maybe like do the dishes or something and then the water gets on it and it stings? Very specific, but I hope you relate. Costco needs to sponsor you so we can have a meet and greet there. There was this one time where I went up to Costco because I was gonna go Squishmallow hunting because I knew that they had some, and the employees literally, they almost didn't let me in, and when they finally did, they made me like swear and everything that I wasn't going to buy anything, because apparently there's some sort of special membership day where anybody who's not a member of the store isn't allowed to legally buy anything that day. It was really weird, and I was like, why wouldn't you want my money? Like, if I'm willing to spend it here, why wouldn't you let me spend it? Like, it didn't make any sense, and it made me really mad that day, because I saw some giant Squishmallows that I really wanted, and they wouldn't let me have them. I was very salty about it. Yeah, you need a membership to buy stuff at Costco. There's times before though where I was able to buy stuff, or like people I knew were able to buy stuff without a membership. There was just that one time where they were really strict about it for some reason. It was weird. I'm kind of thinking, and I will still be doing a code shopping stream tomorrow, but I do want to get a little bit right now to work with for this area, because now I'm like starting to get back into working on it and decorating it, which was the point of the stream, so it worked. you're wondering what that noise was, that would have been my knuckles. I cracked them. I was looking for that hat the other day for my birthday scavenger hunt stream, and now it shows up. That hat, but in a different color, was what I wanted. Oh yeah, I've also started on Lolly's candy area. What kind of candy are you going for? Are you just going for like whatever kind of candy designs and items that you can access? I haven't checked on it a little bit, but a few days ago I did a poll where I asked if everybody in the community, if you were, like whether or not you were burnt out on Animal Crossing. And a lot of people voted for both, but also a lot more people said yes than I thought were going to say yes. I thought that was interesting. Like apparently there's a lot of people burnt out on Animal Crossing at the moment. I don't want to turn this into the code shopping stream to make that a separate live stream. But I do want to see if there's like any kind of design that's like green for the ground. But like I don't know what to type in aside from the word green. When I was builder hunting, I came across Zucker like 4 times. Sometimes builders just stalk you, and I really feel like that's a thing. Okay, this is not gonna work. I was hoping to find some kind of design that kind of looks like, think about what like a water design would look like that you can put on the ground. That, but instead of being like blue or anything, it would be green. I'm just strictly looking for something to use for the ground right now, and the rest of the code shopping will be done tomorrow. We're gonna try this again. I did, and I need like the ground design specifically because it's for the ground. I can't find any. So I guess we're gonna save that for tomorrow. Maybe try green path. I think I'm just gonna save everything for tomorrow now. But I just figured if I did have some of that now, it would help a lot because I'm just. But I'm picturing in my head for the radioactive forest is requiring those custom designs. Is there a way you can look up puddle, pick one, and then change the blue to green? I don't think you can change other people's designs. I'm not gonna place too many of these. I don't want it to look excessive. But I feel like whenever they're partially behind trees, it almost kind of looks more natural. Like not directly behind it, but like partially behind it, like this. I might have to try and make my own custom designs, which I've tried before, but it's genuinely so much harder than it looks. I did a few of these as well. I am using a lot of green for the sound. There's something about it. For me, for some reason, I associate the idea of poison with the color green, but I am going to use some black as well, and maybe like some yellow, but like mainly like black and green. On those two, I want to put the third one, but where should it go? Maybe like back here? But that's the mush partition. Okay. Well, those need to get used as well. And I think at some point I might get into Terra. I feel like this is becoming working on my island type stream, and it wasn't what I originally meant for it to be. But now we're working on this one specific area. I don't know. Hey, Lexi, if you want me to make a poison thorn for your island, I will do that. I'm probably gonna try and look for them tomorrow during the code shopping stream, and then if I still can't find one, then I'll probably go ahead and try to make one. But thank you for offering, I appreciate it. know if y'all can hear that, but my neighbors are being really, really loud at the moment. I'm sorry. There's not really anything I can do about it. And the other one that I had, this one should go back here so that they're not like all clustered in one spot. Because while I do like the items that I chose to work with for this, I don't want them to all be in the exact same spot because then it's not gonna look realistic at all. Maybe like a potion too, maybe you can get a green potion. I think like a list of keyword ideas that I can search tomorrow. How do you have those put down? I have another poll idea. Give me a second. Also, that was me cracking my neck, by the way. So let me know what you guys think about that. I feel like that'd be really fun. We could do this together, like literally like today if y'all are interested. But what if we did just like a little conversation where we can come up with pretend lore about the island and all the villagers on it and like what happened in the past, etc. I don't know, maybe that would make me feel more motivated. Let me know if you guys would be interested next. We could definitely just do that and chit chat about it during the stream. So my back is itchy. There we go. I did originally want this to only be connecting to that river, but the terraforming didn't end up turning out that well, so I think I'm just gonna, I guess, undo that, and then maybe do some more right here, or like extend it. And take your time, Eleanor. I know, I called you Eleanor, not Elizabeth, I'm sorry. There was somebody in here named Eleanor, and then I was, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I think I just realized that more than once I may have mixed up y'all's names. I am so sorry. They both start with an E, so like my brain just kind of swapped them. I'm so sorry. I don't know how many times I did that, but regardless, I'm sorry about it. I feel really bad. I don't know why I can't just like hit that part. That part I can do, but not this part. Maybe it's because of the lack of land down there? I need to fix that course, that way I can adjust the waterfall that's going over to the radioactive forest. The only piece of like lore that we really have for this island so far to go along with the poll question, by the way, is that Rattle is the doctor of the island. He is trying to find a cure for all of this poison that has mass spread across the entire island and everybody on it. He is trying to find a cure. He's doing his best. I really don't remember who suggested it at first, but I really love the idea, so I've gone with that. That's really the only piece of lore that we have. How to build a day for your island? What is it? Tell me. I have to know now. You gotta tell me. This isn't what I wanted it to do. I wanted the waterfall to just go down the entire side, but it's not gonna work like that. I don't think the game allows that, unfortunately. Maybe jitters could have been the first experiment, that's why he looks like that. That's why he jitters. Do you mean looks like that because he stares at you with his eyes wide open? Is that what you mean? That would be a good idea though. Maybe we could like come up with a list of in order, like which villagers got poisoned first. I don't even have all the villagers I need yet, but that'd be a fun idea. Oh yeah, the hospital. I'm thinking though, since I was saying that Rattle is gonna be our doctor, right? Whenever I finish Happy Home Paradise and I can really fully redo the villagers' houses, what if I made his house into looking like the hospital and his house can be the hospital? Like, was a side effect? I like your idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, okay. Jitters is officially going to be the first one that got infected or like sick from the poison. He is our first victim here. But who do we think is gonna be the next victim? And another question, Frogger in a way kind of looks like a dart frog. Maybe he and Rattle both should be immune to the poison. Maybe they could both be immune to it and everybody else is the ones that get sick. Shep gives me detective vibes. I don't know if that can factor in. Shep reminds me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo because of the way the hair goes. That and Shep also reminds me of the way that people used to do scene hair. So like every time I see him, here, hold on. Before I do this, I need to pull up a picture. I promise it'll be worth it. Hold on. Okay, I guess I don't have one already on my computer. I thought I did, so now I have to go find one. All right, cool. And I'm almost done. I almost just ended my own stream. Oopsies. Okay, so you know how I said he was reminding me of something? You know what he reminds me of? I want you to take a good look at his hair, okay? Are you looking at the hair? Are you looking at it? You know what he reminds me of? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. That's because the hair, it gives scene hair vibes. Okay, let me just delete that. Okay, there we go. How my mods haven't collectively blocked me, I don't know. Emotion stop right now, I'm dying. Leave stream. You know what? I wouldn't even blame you at that point. But like, y'all got what I was hinting at, right? You saw it? Okay. I'm glad that there were people that understood the joke. Because that was really funny to me. Also, I don't know why that little corner looks like that, but now it's irritating me. And I have to fill that back in and flatten that edge. Okay, I didn't mean to use the ladder. I thought I had the tool out. What I'm trying to do right now is flatten this edge so there's no weird pieces poking out the corners, make a waterfall, reconnect that river to it, and that's gonna be, I don't know, I wanted a waterfall there first. Originally, the poison spill, like the source of it was gonna be up there, but now it's not. I do still want there to be a waterfall though, so I need to flatten that edge. I was trying to type another poll and then it wouldn't let me because I clicked on it too soon. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. So I don't have Cobb yet or Anaconda, but they're both in the pool because I plan to have them. For the island lore, who's gonna be the second to get sick and like have the poison? Jitters is the first victim, but who's gonna be the second one? And I do really feel like that Frobert should be immune to it. I don't know, I just feel like it makes sense. He looks like a poison dart frog. Hello? Okay, I guess I was doing it wrong. Okay, design. Molly is snoring really loud. You should try stacking Cheerios or chips on her head, whichever one you have, and see how many you can stack before she wakes up. I hate to pause again mid-stream, but hold on, I'm sorry. Mods, if y'all could check the mod chat really quick, I'd appreciate it. And having those outlets, but what happened to them? Wait, I forgot that I still have these pairs. I need them to take up that tree. I thought I was gonna have to go all the way down just to go and find something to use. That was loud. Oh, hello, by the way, welcome in. That's not what I meant to do, but thank you, Animal Crossing. So it's just been like that from using over time. I don't ever need to plug something into an outlet, but like the thing next to it is kind of in the way because the one you're using at the moment is like very, like, it's really big. So when you try to plug it in, like there's no room because the one right by it is like taking up that tiny bit of extra space that your current plug needs. I hate that. I'm gonna go down here and waterscape a little more. What game are you playing? I'm playing Animal Crossing. That wasn't the piece I was trying to remove, but thank you, Animal Crossing. That's what I was saying whenever, it's obviously my own fault for messing up whatever the thing was, but like, it's funny to me to say it that way. Your character looks like a Muppet. The green skin and the nose just reminds me of one. I only did it because I feel like it adds the effect that it looks like my character is very sickly from probably ingesting poison. make it a perfectly straight line either. I think I'm gonna have it kind of curve a little bit so it looks more natural. And then I want to make that part slanted. And I do feel like this part needs to be removed a little bit because it's too thin. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. I feel like up there, the waterfall doesn't extend that far backwards and it kind of looks funny. The JG Wentworth commercial just came on now. I'm going to have the jingle stuck in my head. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. Now it's stuck in my head. There's still that one piece that's a weird corner piece. Should I just leave that or should I just try and redo this again to fix it? Actually, never mind. I have a different one stuck in my head now, so if you're gonna share your misery, I'm gonna share mine. I have the O'Reilly Auto Parts commercial stuck in my head. The consumer's on one straight, in my opinion, but it's your island, obvious. No worries, I see what you mean. I'm just kind of like playing with ideas for it right now. Because originally this was gonna be the source of the poison and it's not anymore, but like I still wanna have the waterfall. Hello Joanna, welcome to the stream. Hey Shiver, if you're still here, I know that you also use April's Island. Do you happen to remember if any of them have fossils and which ones? No, not the fossils, excuse me. I was thinking of fossils, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say artwork, like Red's artwork. Do you happen to remember which ones have Red's artwork? Because I need some soon. I'm kind of thinking I might have it like curve right here and then end somewhere over here. Either that, or I might keep it like this and have some stepping stones with it being slightly curved still. NPC island, though unlike the other islands, it's not open that often. Gotcha. I just need to get some city to give it to Blathers. The Milo AC Island is the Empire Flooring. I almost said jungle instead of jingle. I need to come up with an island tune for this island. I don't know what song would be most suited to a Poison Island theme. I think the curve is dead. Good. I can't talk, it seems. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, I need to remove some of these trees. My idea right now, if it all works out, I want it to kind of curve a bit so it seems more natural, but also put some stepping stones on it, so that's always really fun. The way that you both mentioned Toxic by Britney Spears, that's funny. I thought I heard my cat scratching something. I don't need the extra flowers and trees that I have right now, so I'm just gonna go sell them. If I actually go and do that though, and I make that the island tune, should I mute the song, like the Spotify playlist temporarily so y'all can hear it? Because that'd be fun. For some reason you said island too, but I thought you said island tomb, like your Halloween island. I thought it'd be funny. I did that the tomb is the builders of the last island. So like a graveyard? Hello MS, welcome to the stream. I don't think I know that song. I usually use like templates that'll tell you how to set the song, so I have a hard time listening by ear to try and figure it out. But I want to look it up, see if there's any tutorials. Okay, so I looked up a tutorial, but I don't have the chat pulled up right now, so if you're sending any messages at the moment, I can't see them. I'll get back to them in a moment. I'm trying to base it off of this person's tutorial. And then once it's done, like I'll mute the song for a moment so you guys can actually hear it. With the line is. And then E again. Well, not technically again. The top one had E at the first part. I keep thinking about the video that I made today. I really hope y'all like it. It'll probably be out tomorrow because I'm playing with different ideas for the thumbnail. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. But the video itself is very funny. I hope you guys like it. I really do. Now I'm done linking the tutorial. Thank you for waiting, I appreciate it. Yeah, well, I use templates. I'm able to use that as Detroit. I'm gonna look up the song now. Of how the house talks about Britney Spears' Island tune, right? But let me mute the song for a moment. It'll be kind of quiet for a second while I switch it over, but don't worry about it. Okay, Spotify is being muted. Elgato is being turned back on. Okay. That is so good. Did y'all hear that? I'm gonna turn it up a lot more and it'll be quiet for a second. Just listen. I'll turn the sound back down in a moment. It might be kind of loud. I turned it up to make sure you can hear it good, but listen to this. That's so iconic. Let's click done and listen to Isabel sing it. I can't believe we just decided to do this. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music back on, but that's pretty good. I love that. I think the song was also, the playlist at least was in the middle of changing songs. So give it a moment. There we go. Oh yeah, the poll, thank you for the reminder. Actually, I can't close it because 3 of them are tied. I need the tie to be broken so I can end that. As soon as the pole isn't tied anymore, I'll end it. I know Cobb was the first one to be there. I don't even have him on the island yet. I plan to, but I don't have him. Welcome back from your lurk, Emily. And by the way, welcome back as well, Elizabeth, if I hadn't already said that. Nomad Cobb was the first one to reach 33%. Oh wait, before I get distracted, gotta end it now. Well, it's still not tied anymore. So it looks like Charlize is gonna be our second victim. It's gonna be Jitters, Charlize, but then who's next? That sounds weirdly really menacing, and I don't mean for it to sound like that. It won't look like this forever, by the way. I'm just doing this so that we can fill it in a moment to give it a bit of a curve. I don't think that I would go all the way to the side right here, because if I connect that, I would have to go alongside, and then there'd be like a weird waterfall right here too, which I wasn't really wanting to have. So I'm just gonna add this and fill it in so that way it looks like it's more curved whenever I'm done. New profile picture? Oh, it's Hello Kitty! We stan Hello Kitty. Somebody's probably already done it, but if not, somebody needs to make a Sanrio island. I was gonna fix that one at first, then I decided to just leave it. And then right here is where I wanted to make the stepping stones. There we go. I'm going to make it a long strip of land at first, and then I'll make the little spaces in between afterwards. I feel like I do stepping stones a lot for islands, but in my defense, it's a very pretty design idea. I'm trying to make the sides a little bit more even. I was looking up LED signs for college dorm, and I wanted to get one that was like school inspired, but they cost anywhere from $290 to $500, but I found one for $90. I get labor and costs and supplies, but that's expensive to me. That's not a big design either. Definitely that is something to consider though, is the fact of things like labor costs and supplies, etc. But there is a line where like it still becomes price gouging after a certain point. Everything is crazy expensive these days. It's wild. I thought about making an upwards one too, so that there could be several stepping stones, but then I changed my mind. I think I'm just gonna have it be these three, but the sides are slightly off, so I'm gonna have to redo this side so it's more even. I don't really have the space for another big terraforming project. I already did the big radioactive symbol on my island, and that took up a lot of space. There we go. Something about it that doesn't seem quite right. I'm trying to make this more even. So I feel like there's less water space right here, like less of a gap than there is on this side. And that's bothering me. Never mind, that wouldn't work. You know what? Maybe I should not do this. This is like part 2 of that big terraforming project. Like, you see what I'm going for. I was trying to make both the sides on the top even, and then have a couple of cute stepping stones in the middle and have the gaps in between be the same size. I know that there's water above, Bessie. Just let me fix it anyways. It's fine. This side looks weird, so I'm just gonna, I guess, redo all the stepping stones. I ate right before the stream. Tell me why I'm already hungry again. I know that unruly thing, but you know what I just remembered? So I'm saying this now because, like, well, Kyle is still here. Kyle, do you remember that, like, phase on my channel whenever, like, you were always joking about how there was a point where I would put buffalo sauce on my hot dogs? So I remember you used to think that was the funniest thing ever. You know, honestly, I could be overcomplicating it. I'm just really wanting it to be symmetrical, and it's not symmetrical, and that's driving me crazy. I'm trying something different because that wasn't working out. I don't feel like going all the way down here just to fix that corner. Let the buffalo hot dog skin off. Listen, it was scrumptious. And I stand by that. I'll fight people over it. Not really though, because I could not win a fight to save my life. I'll fix that upper part in a moment. I'm trying to do a different idea to see if this works. Now I feel like it's lopsided again. No, I'm just gonna leave that alone because I'm gonna nitpick that forever if y'all let me. Writing down to keep track of all the villagers that we're gonna pick out, like who's it gonna be, like who's getting sick first, like second, third, like I feel like there needs to be a list for that so that way I don't forget. Because I'm really into the idea of making the lore for this island. Maybe we could also have it typed in the Animal Crossing channel on Discord and then pin that there so I don't lose it, at least like for the time being. Unless I checked, by the way. I'm trying to get Brewster, and I think I only need like 7 items left, so I'm gonna get back onto that for a little bit. What are some funny / cute things I should get for my college dorm? You should try and find like really weird looking tapestries on Amazon. Like I've seen ones of like Bibble from the Barbie movies. I've seen Bertram from Jessie. You should just look for really strange tapestries. I think that'd be perfect. Loud, I'm so sorry. So I think I only need 6 more items. Yeah, 6 more donations, okay. Well, one of them needs to be artwork. I don't know if the NPC island is up and running, but Sure said that that's where I can probably get some artwork from Red. I still have the codes pulled up from an earlier message whenever I did that. Okay. Out of respect for April Honey, who lets me go to these treasure islands, I'm going to make sure that I cover the code. I know I always say that, but it's just something that I like to make sure is consistently said. So I'm going to go over there and just get some Red artwork. Maybe even multiple pieces, so I can, depending on what's available, so I can complete the donations for Blathers. So I think, aside from the lore and like picking out where we're gonna put the source of the poison and the radioactive forest, I'm trying to picture concepts for the entrance build. Because remember, originally that was gonna be green and I had to settle for this island because no other ones were pears. But, I don't know. I feel like that's gonna make it tough since I have a blue airport instead of a green one. Or even like a yellow one would have worked too. Missing the frogs. It was, no, you're fine. But I wasn't crazy. Like, it was so hot in here earlier. Yeah. It was bad.
Well, earlier I turned the AC off because it was super, super cold.
I don't know if my mom told you, I had to tell her about it, but the water from the fridge isn't coming out anymore. Like, it just stopped randomly for some reason. So you're gonna have to use bottled water for the frogs for the time being. Also, Megs / Athena the Modcat says hi. Pulling up the code. Hello, Cody. Welcome in. Making sure this goes through before I get there. Okay, now I can take that off. There we go. I don't want to like take every little thing if there's like only like a small like limited amount of the artwork, but if there's a good amount where I can take like a handful, I might. Because I mainly just need like at least one piece to get to Blather so I have something in that category. But if at all possible, I might get several just so I can finish off the list. Because I have to have 15 things donated total today. And I know I've given bugs, and I've given fish, I've given sea creatures, but I need artwork. For some reason, whenever I make a new island, it's always the sea creature that I forget about. Like, you have to donate something from every category to upgrade your museum and to get Brewster, etc. But it's always the sea creature that I forget to grab. Sometimes the artwork as well, but it's usually the sea creature. Let's check to see how long I've been live for. It's been just about 2 hours. I feel like, not necessarily like exhausted, but like I do feel like slightly tired just because I was doing a lot today. Like I was on my feet all day long. I don't know where she keeps the artwork, so I'm just gonna guess. I love that Gulliver's here too. I mean, I could also just get these bugs to help finish it too, but I do need to get at least one piece of artwork still. I need to get flowers. You should. I feel like I don't know if we're able to use April's Treasure Islands, but if you can, I would use Bulky. How many did I grab? 2, 3, 4, 5. I grabbed 6, but I do still need a piece of artwork, so I'm gonna stop right there with that and go look for the artwork. I keep pausing at that back, but to let it load fully so it doesn't like make the game lag. Oh, some scorpion models. That might be fun. Okay, hold on. I'll see if I can find one, but first and foremost, I want to make sure that I grab the artwork. I don't know which one is the real one and which one is the fake one for any of these. So let me go across that way so I'm gonna have to walk around. Actually, I guess I just get one of these statues, that's closer. I need to look up the differences so I can figure out which one's real and which one's fake. One has an earring and one doesn't. Okay, so the fake one is the one with an earring. The real one does not have the earring. How come the character is green? Because it's a poison island. Everybody and everything on it has been poisoned, so we changed the skin color to green so it would like seem more realistic. While you mentioned that though, I'm gonna look for a scorpion model. I feel like I saw one earlier, but I ran past it and now I don't remember where it is. I mean, maybe it's on the other side. I thought maybe it'd be over here because I saw a bunch of bugs. I saw it when we first got here though. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I knew I saw it at some point. I can't really run across. I have to go all the way around like this. the way that I don't even have the pocket space for? Okay, well, at least I know where to get it now. When you slay too hard? That was me today because I tired myself out. I had one of those days where like, I feel like maybe not everybody will relate to this, but have you ever had one of those days where it's like you get so like into like aggressively cleaning sporadic places of your home, but it's like you're so in the groove for it, but like you know once you sit down, that's gonna be over and the motivation to clean and get things done, whatever it is that you're working on, is gonna immediately disappear. Like you can't sit down once you're in that mode, but also tires you out. That's what I did today. There's already a scorpion down there though. If it's still there whenever I load in, should I try to catch it? I wish we could see the radioactive symbol during the flyover. That'd be cool. It's kind of a shame that we can't see it. I've got to be able to make something then that will appear in the flyover. Is this that way? I don't know, so I want it to look aesthetically pleasing when you fly in, and I'm kind of sad that you can't see the big terraforming project. I think usually despawn, but we'll see. If it's still there, I should try and catch it. Usually I fail when I try doing that, but that'll be funny, so it's okay. I doubt it'll still be there, but we're gonna try anyways. Yeah, it's not there anymore. So I did get enough stuff to donate to Blathers, but I will still need to get a piece. Actually, did I grabbed the artwork, right? Right? Please tell me I grabbed it. Okay, yeah. So since I only need to donate like, I think 6 more things, I'll donate the statue and then just all the bugs that I grabbed. I guess I can't donate it yet. I'll have to wait, I guess, until the building itself is built. But I do at least have it whenever that's ready. Not gonna lie, this one I only picked it up at the island earlier just because I've never seen this bug in Animal Crossing before and I thought it looked pretty. Like it's fluorescent blue. I'm sure there's more of a story behind it that I haven't paid attention to, but I always find it so funny how vloggers get so like dramatic over seeing the bugs. Like he acts like it's the entire end of the world if you give him a bug, but he's like totally chill with it if you give him a fish. Unrelated to Animal Crossing and played to my island at all. Anything related to my island, but a random question popped into my head. Now I feel like I have to ask. Hold on a second. So here's my question, super unrelated to Animal Crossing, but how do y'all like to drink your lemonade? Do you prefer for it to be a bit more on the sweet side, a bit more on the sour side, or in between the two? He doesn't like Bills? Wait, Bill what? Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. I'd be more creeped out by a fish, to be honest. Me too. Like, imagine, like, let's say, like, you're hanging out with your friend or something, and they're like, hey, I really want to show you something that I found. And you're like, all right, cool, what is it? And they just hand you, like, a random fish they caught in the river or whatever. That versus, like, a random grasshopper, I would find much more uncomfortable. I like lemonade regardless, though, and, like, I always drink it, like, no matter if it's more sour or more sweet, but I do prefer it to be a bit more on the sour side. Maybe not sour, but tart. I feel like if it's full on sour, then there isn't any sugar put in at all, which I guess technically you could do. I mean, I'll drink it regardless, but if it's like leaning more towards a sour or tart kind of flavor profile, I feel like that's when it tastes the best. Cause like, it's made from lemons, and lemons are meant to be sour. Like, I feel like it just tastes better if it's a bit more sour. I'm gonna save in time travel, by the way. I'm gonna have to do it day by day, unfortunately, to make sure it builds and loads in the game correctly, but I'm gonna have Blather's museum load up and then ASAP give him that piece of artwork and get Brewster. Once my friend said, hey, can you hold my earrings, and then dropped a frog in my hand, I would have trust issues at that point. Wait, clipping what? What are you clipping? I'm confused. Oh, thank you for the like, man, though. I appreciate it. Liking the stream is free and it's super helpful. Thank you so much. The frog comment. I thought you were going to be clipping the Bill Nye the Science Guy thing. If y'all could be a frog and you could be literally any color frog, like any color at all, what color frog would you be? Doesn't even matter if you feel like it's unnatural color. If you could choose your own color and you were a frog, what color frog would you be? Personally, I'd be a purple one. You'd be a purple frog too. Are you saying you'd be a sleigh frog, or is that an entirely different chat message and I got confused again? I have to do it day by day to make it work properly. I don't remember. Actually, did it supposed to say that it's they're starting on the build right now, or if that's gonna start tomorrow? Ooh, I think I have one of those days in Animal Crossing where it's like full on stormy. Like, not only is it rain, but there's like thunder and lightning too. Like, it just seems like the environment seems different in the game right now. An orange frog would be pretty. I don't remember if those exist actually. There's some really brightly colored dart frogs out there. You guys, I see a scorpion. You little shit. Mario Galaxy music. I've not been talking about James work on my own. That's okay. Because this work being got you good. It did, and I'm mad about it. Dig holes around it next time. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the community. I feel like that was a weird moment to join in on, so if that's not anybody just joined in on me being mad that the scorpion attacked me. I'm sorry that was what you joined in on. Well, welcome. I'm thinking about it, and I feel like I may not last until the 3-hour mark dates. We're 2 hours and 15 minutes into the stream. I'm sure none of you will mind, and I'm gonna try, but I don't know how long I'll end up lasting. Hold on, I just got a text from Ben. Okay, sorry about that. Someday soon your life is gonna... What is that from? If you don't feel like you need to stream the full time. I feel compelled to, though. I am craving something more than I was craving earlier. I crave random things throughout my streams. I'm not craving Chipotle anymore. You know what sounds better to me now? Is orange chicken, fried rice, and chicken egg rolls. That sounds so delectable right now. Is there a senior song for prom I thought I could get you? I don't remember what song that is. Sounds so bomb plus Chinese food. For a long time, I didn't like Chinese food or anything, and so far I've literally only had orange chicken, the fried rice, and then the egg rolls. I mean, technically I had other kinds of, like, other dishes when I was younger, but I didn't like those at all. Good Old Days by Kesha and Macklemore. Oh, gotcha. No, I knew what you meant. It's okay. Ice cream sounds good. I'll probably get some after stream. Coffee flavored ice cream sounds good to me, but also I'm a huge coffee lover and caffeine drinker in general. What's funny is that orange chicken isn't actually Chinese. It's an American dish made by Chinese immigrants. Actually, I did not know that. I didn't have a senior song though, just because, I mean, I went to prom, but it was at Ben's school. I got my GED. And the fortune cookies in Chinese was first created in Japan. I always like opening them though, like it's always fun. I'm gonna do the thing where I walk in and walk out and walk right back in, because I want to see if he gets that thought bubble for Brewster. I feel like at this point we've stopped coming up with ideas for planning my island, but we did that for a good portion of the stream. I hope y'all don't mind. Hello? Blathers. Do I have to wait a certain amount of days for this to work? I ain't mind, because I know some people don't. I mean, it depends on my mood, but I always crack them open to read the fortune, like, regardless. I really haven't redeemed, like, any of these, have I? Like, a bunch of them had stacked up. But I might get wait, what? Get fortune cookies on Amazon? Would they be expired by then? That was loud. My head was itchy and then I accidentally slammed that on there. Why does this look like this? I don't remember making this little river right here so thin. I had to have had a reason for that, because why is that so thin? I know that y'all really don't mind, but I have a tendency to like feel bad anyways whenever I have to end it earlier than I originally planned to. But I might ghost, and I did a lot today and I'm very tired and I've been up longer than I normally am. But I do want to go ahead and get these because it's bothering me knowing that they're right here, just kind of sitting here. Get the ones down here too. You're good, don't feel bad. That's something that I want to work on, is like not feeling bad about it whenever I have to like end earlier than I planned a certain day, or like something changes last minute. Because sometimes like when it comes to like maybe like your energy levels or like how like, good you're feeling or anything, it's hard to not feel bad about it. And I shouldn't, but I do. And I feel like at least part of that is due to, as a content creator, sometimes I'm not always met with like a very like polite or understanding response whenever something like that happens. Maybe let's say I have to end early, or suddenly something has to get canceled or rescheduled, etc. Like sometimes I'm not always met with very good responses from people or the internet in general. So I feel like I just have a compulsive need to apologize and feel bad about it because of that. Does that make sense? Like that's something that like I know like I don't have to feel bad about, but I do anyways, and I want to work on that. I'm running out of money and Animal Crossing only have 200 bells. Try waiting at nighttime to catch a bunch of the beetles and sell them in bulk. I used to do that all the time on Animal Crossing New Leaf, and that was always really helpful. I'm looking for a certain little emote to do right here. I don't think I have it yet though, I just realized. I think I get it whenever I finish Happy in Paradise. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know, that was what I clicked on. I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. I for the most part, tend to do the old-fashioned way instead of the live redirects, just because even though I understand them now, sometimes they take too long. So I'm just gonna search manually for someone to raid. I have an idea. So I have never had the chance to raid this person. I do want to add though that they do have sub only mode on though. It's only for a minute, which is what I have, so it's not very long, but if you choose not to subscribe, that's up to you. I can't make you. But if you could maybe at the very least stop by and like the stream, that'd be great. I'm gonna raid Queen V. Queen V is a mod for many people in this community, mods for several people, and has now started to stream recently and make content of her own. So I'm gonna go ahead and paste her link. Actually, I need to end the poll first. Okay. So again, if you choose not to subscribe, that is ultimately your own choice. I can't make you do that, but it's only for a minute long if you'd like to. Here is V's link. I'll just send that a few times. V's just very supportive and helps a lot of people with their community's moderation wise. So I think it'd be really wonderful to show her some love as well. And with that being said, thank you so much for coming to my stream, and thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry that today was a bit shorter. I know you said not to feel bad, but I feel bad anyways. Tomorrow will probably be longer because I don't plan to be doing as much stuff during the day as I did today. Anyways, I've got to go, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone!